Hello everybody and welcome to another developer walkthrough. This time we are going to be going through life support. With me is James. Say hi, James.
Hello, John.
Hello. Thank you very much. I'm John. James isn't actually with me. He's all the way over in door control, but we'll go into that later. Right. So today we're going to be showing off the system that is life support. As you can see on the outside of the system, you can see the leaf icon. This represents life support. Okay, so I can activate the console by pressing E on it. Okay, and this will go into the access screen, which will show the room and the two adjacent doors, and will let me unlock them, keeping it open and also having it so open when people walk past and locked as well. James can also do that from where he is.
Yes, I can.
Amazing, look at that. Um, okay, right. But what we're really here to show you is the system screen. So we just click on that to bring it up, and what you immediately see is an overview of the entire ship, all the rooms, as well as their levels of atmosphere and their levels of temperature. It will also display people within the ship, so you can see I'm the little green dot in life support, and James is up the top, the little red dot going mental in door control. I like how you got stuck in the corner there. That's good.
Yeah,
It's a good feature.
got a bit dizzy.
Okay, on this screen as well, you can see at the bottom there is a bar which represents the power that the room is requesting and the power that the room is actually getting. And that changes depending on how much you're trying to pull from the reactor. Okay, the main purpose of life support is to be able to change the atmosphere and temperature within the rooms around the ship for various reasons. So what I'm going to do is that exactly now. So we're going to first show you about atmosphere and how atmosphere will flow between rooms if doors are open. So I'm now going to request that the room adjacent to me, the hallway, is going to be at 50% atmosphere. So if I do that now, you can see that the translucent bar that goes around the middle green circle is now at 50%. The solid bar is the actual level of atmosphere, which is now trying to approach 50%. I'm actually going to go the whole way and request that it's at 0%, and then the solid green bar will continue to drain to 0%. Okay, so we'll just have sort of some filler while it's doing that. Some smooth jazz, James. Do you like smooth jazz?
Yeah, I'll deploy in three. Wait, no, sorry, I don't have any.
Oh, I don't have any smooth jazz either. I'll download some. Oh, 0.7%, close enough. Okay, so now the hallway is at 0.7% atmosphere. And what we'll now show off is how if you have another room open next to it, that room, the atmosphere, will flow between the two rooms and try and equalize across them. So James, if you could open the door to shield control,
Sure.
there you can sit there. There you see that between the two rooms, the atmosphere is equalized, which is at about 67% in the hallway and about 75% in shield control. So that life support in shield control is what desperately working to fill up and fulfill the 100% request for shield control, whereas life support is instead actually trying to achieve 0%, thus draining as much atmosphere as it can from that system. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that up to 100%, and that will climb again.
Shall I
Okay,
shut the door?
shutting the door would be marvelous, actually. There you go.
Done.
And yeah, you can see both systems climbing independently of each other now that they're in closed environments. Okay, next is the second value that is shown on this screen, which is temperature. Now, temperature is represented by the red bar on the outside and has a similar thing with a translucent bar representing what we're trying to achieve and a solid bar representing the actual temperature of the room. So it works much in the same way as atmosphere does. So I can set it using this red bar at the bottom. So we can either raise or lower the temperature, the middle being a nice optimum temperature for people to survive in. Okay, so I'm going to start by raising the hallway's temperature to 600 Kelvin. So you can immediately see that there is a translucent bar now showing that it's trying to achieve 100% or 600 Kelvin, and the temperature is slowly climbing. Okay. Similarly, if I go over to what's going to eventually be the weapons control room, I can also drop the temperature right down to 0 Kelvin, which you will see will start draining there as well.
Also to note is that larger rooms, it takes a longer time to, drain or increase temperature and atmosphere because
Hmm.
they need more air or they need more particles of energy. I don't know how temperature works, even though I wrote it.
Yeah. Okay, so, and in much the same way as before, if you open the door between shield control and life supports,
Uh,
well, and the hallway, sorry, there you go. You can see that the temperature will start to equalize just as the atmosphere did. And if you could do the same between life support and weapons, there you go. You can see that the temperature start to equalize. If I actually go out of the system, you can also see that it will display the new temperature here on the status dial on the outside of the screen when the system isn't in use. Okay, and I think the final thing to touch on are the effects of low atmosphere and also extreme temperatures. Okay, so I'm going to take the room I'm in, which is life support, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the temperature, which should happen very fast since it's such a small room. Now, eventually it will get to a stage where it is actually damaging to me, and high temperatures will occur when the ship is attacked and there's a fire in the room. So what you can see now is that I'm starting to be damaged by this. One way I can get around it is by walking out into a room and equalizing the temperature, which you can see it falls right back down because we've actually asked this room, the weapons room, to be cooled, and there you go, and the temperature is equalized. So that's actually going to be a main focus of the game, trying to manage temperatures and atmospheres throughout in order to either damage people who you don't want to be on the ship, or to make the people who are on your ship stay alive, which is always a pretty good thing. Similarly, I can also lower the temperature, which will also have a negative effect.
although not yet, in the future.
Asterisks to be added soon.
I couldn't find like a good sound for freezing to death, so that's why that isn't there.
Oh, that's fine. I'll set that back to medium then. What I can also do is try and suffocate James. So I'm going to go
Oh,
ahead and
what?
do I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Set that
Uh,
to 0% or 1% actually. We're going to go for 1%.
oh, in the game. Okay.
In the game, yeah. So if I go to the door, I can
It
just sort
should.
of,
Here we go.
there you go.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome. You can hear he suffocates, and once again I can rescue him by walking through and equalize. Okay, if he hadn't had something bound to killing himself, you'd have seen that he actually would have been fine because the atmospheres are now equalised between weapons and door control.